if you show up, you will be developed, and so you can't just take days off. Like, you have to constantly keep working if you really do want to, like, have, if you really want to have a product. And so just really showing up and being able to step up in hard situations.
So what can you say about that young lady, your teammate there, over there sitting next to you?
I mean, she's definitely one of the hardest working people that I've met. I mean, we graduated our only setter, I think it was like 3 years ago, and we did not know who was going to be our setter. And Brooke stepped up, and now she's our starting setter all the way around. And she's, I mean, done an amazing job when we had no clue what was going to happen.
All right, let's go ahead and get her on up there. Young lady. So, what do you expect out of this season for you and personally, and for the team?
I expect a lot out of us this year. Last year we kind of had a growing year, and we had a lot of really young players and people who kind of didn't know quite what they were doing, but they showed up enough and put in the hard work so that this year we can be really, really good.
So you saying all that hard work is paying off?
I think so. This year.
So, do you play a second sport? You play in the club?
I do beach volleyball in winter and spring, and that helps a lot. It makes you really a lot faster. Helps you jump.
Now playing, summer ball or club ball, you get to see different types of players, players that's either maybe better than you or not better than you. What does something doing those things in the off season help you for the upcoming season and it actually make you a better player?
It kind of shows how, where your end product could be. Like, whenever we do beach volleyball, there's usually people who were in 7th grade and then in 12th grade in the same practice groups. So those people can look up to the 12th graders and see, oh, if I put in the time and the effort, this is what I can see in myself.
Which, if you had to pick a game, which game you're looking forward to this season?
Probably the one against St. Michael's. That's one of we're all friends with the people on that team, so it's always exciting to play them.
So you got a favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show? Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Ah.
I really like Full House.
Full House. That's an old. that show probably older than you. Oh man, Full House. And I don't think I asked you that question, did I? What's your favorite?
I don't know. I don't think I can choose, but I don't know. I'm kind of a sucker for the Disney Channel shows that I grew up with.
Disney Channel, man. Coach, go back up. I wanna ask you something. Reason I got to ask because I had you muted at the time. But anyway, again, what do you instill in your players, not only during the season but during the off season? What do you instill in them to make them motivated enough after training hard and still want to come to practice day in, day out? What do you instill in them to make them want to play for your program?
I just give them a lot of quotes. And you won't win if you don't show up. I mean, that's probably the biggest thing that I tell them. I can help you get there, but I can't make you any better if you don't show up. So for players that are coming into our program or that are in our program or that are younger kids feeding into our program, it's just always put in the time, put in the effort, work hard when you're there with me, and we'll get you to the spot you need to get to.
Any of your seniors went on to possibly play in college at all?
Yeah, I think Ashlyn for sure is. She's got a couple colleges she's talking to. Brooke, I'm not sure she wants to or not. Brooke certainly could, but she's pretty smart too. Girl is not going to be much for scholarship money.
Now, looking forward this season, and are you guys going to get a chance to play against Bayside or no? And Coach Schilling was here earlier this morning, and we all know she has a wonderful record. She's an awesome coach. but she's in a rebuild mode, so we'll see what happens with that. But to go up against a Coach Ann team, what are some of the things you know that your players have to do in order to beat a team like that?
Well, Ann's gonna have a great serving team, and they're gonna serve positions. Ann's also gonna have a great serve receive team. I know this year that's probably her biggest challenge is gonna be serve receive and maybe some defense, but Ann always has done a great job developing the players in the appropriate positions that she needs them in, and I look forward. We've played her the last 3 years, and they've won the games, but we're getting closer every single year, and I'm going to go in there fighting that we're going to win.
If a kid is a young kid getting ready to come into high school from middle school, watching these interviews today, what's some of the things that you can instill? And we're particularly talking about a kid that plays volleyball. What would you tell that kid that's about to make that transition into high school?
The game's a lot faster. So we do have an 8th grader that's going to be on our varsity team, a travel varsity team, and we put her in the scrimmage over at McGill, and it was pretty fast for her. And sometimes they just kind of glaze over the first couple times because the game is so much faster. You don't realize how much faster the game is. So for those younger players that are coming in, just you're going to struggle for a little bit, but you'll make it through it. We'll keep pushing and pushing, and it'll all come. And like last year, we started off rough. I mean, we were very young, and we had a lot to learn, and we got beat up. But all we have to do is we keep taking our hits, and we just keep fighting and keep pushing forward, and we're gonna achieve what we set out to achieve.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations and good luck on this season.
All right, thank you.
All right.